Good evening, or actually, what am I saying? Good evening, good afternoon, Facebookians of Facebookistan. This is Mark reaching out to you from the west coast of Ireland, off the coast of Facebookistan. Just giving you a quick message because I've got less than 10 minutes before I got to run out the door and collect my son from school, and then my daughter about half an hour later. It's fun doing the school run when you've got one kid in secondary school and another one in primary. Is that working? Is this working? There it is. So, to be blunt, to be honest, and to be clear, 98% of you out there, you people, 98% of you entrepreneurs, do not have the first clue about your ideal buyer. You just don't. Absolutely don't. Let's kick Claude off here. Engagement and start. Yeah, anyway, using my software as I'm talking to you, one of the key benefits of the software I have called Cloda, which is a comprehensive list of data and group hierarchy, just one of the things I can do for you in terms of helping you understand who your ideal buyer is. The fact of the matter is this: 98% of you do not know who your ideal buyer is. You're caught up in shiny object syndrome. You're caught up in trying to sell the thing rather than sell the experience that your ideal buyer wants from that thing. That's going to solve their problem, that's going to improve their life, or that's going to help them feel better about themselves, or all of those three things. You have not done this. And those of you who think you've done it, you're always thinking about yourself. You're always thinking about yourself, what if I would like? Which, in fairness, if you're thinking about yourself and what you would like, you're actually doing a better job than just trying to take the thing and sell the thing, spray and pray. Okay, so all you sprayers and prayers out there, which is probably 89% of you, don't even consider yourselves. You just want to sell the thing. You want the money. You want the thing. I want the money. I want the wealth. I want the wealth. You're all talk about Think and Grow Rich. What is written in this book? What is one of the key central tenets of this book? Is it the subconscious mind? Or does Napoleon Hill tell you categorically that it is you have to serve humanity and serve someone else in order to get the wealth that you want? Well, how do you serve your customers if you have put no thought into what their lives are like? If you have put no thought into what kind of way are they living, what are they dealing with, you're not going to sell zip. And the reason I know this is because I was one of the 98%. Up until very recently, I was one of the 98%, even though I had one of these, whose key tenet, by the way, it's a master's in data business, whose key tenet is design research, human-centered design research. Not human-centered on me, though. It's meant to be human-centered on the people you're serving. And it is complete. The reason is not because you weren't taught this, which is part of it, but it's because we are so bloody selfish. We have a society now that is run on emotion. It always was, but it's typically on selfish emotion now, instead of a selfless emotion that actually built the Western society in the past. I mean, you look at the huge cathedrals that are out there in Europe, the beautiful architecture and everything else. The people who started building that were long dead by the time it was completed. But they paid it forward and got value out of it by participating in it, because they were part of a society that was about serving other people and getting back tenfold, getting into heaven and all that, whether you believe that or not. There's so much of that is missing because we are very selfish and self-focused and navel-gazing and caught up in shiny objects. So, if you want to continue to spray and pray your offers, go right on doing it. You're going to get nowhere. I got nowhere. I got absolutely nowhere. I'm getting somewhere now. The reason I'm getting somewhere now is because it's not about me. This video isn't even about me. It's about you. How do I serve you? The person of the 98% who was caught up in the shiny object syndrome like I was. How do I help them? Well, I help you by taking your eyes off yourself. I then help you by creating assets that ensures that you never put your eyes back on yourself ever again. I help you by creating assets like personas, like all the discipline that's around personas and design thinking that's around that persona, which is a fictitious but realistic representative of a real human being. So much so that you actually believe that you'll become so wrapped up in this persona that you'll actually believe it's a person. This is the key. This is the absolute key about it. It's about taking your desires away and putting the desires of who you're trying to serve. Now, I've offered a workshop around this before. I've called it ideation, or how to make your offer suck less. Let me put it in plainer terms for you 98% who are just so obsessed with the shiny object. How would you like to hack the brain of your ideal buyer? Does that sound better? Because I can teach you how to hack the brain of your ideal buyer so that you never put a shitty offer ever out there again, that you never have to spray and pray, that your customers will be banging down your door asking to see what your next offer is and to be able to take it out to the masses themselves. I have done this. I've done this in corporations. I have turned 56,000 into 24 million in 1 year. And I did this because I understand in corporations that it's terrible out there. What I didn't understand, and what I was naive about, thinking that entrepreneurs didn't carry out the kind of crappiness that corporate executives did. How naive was I? 98% of you right now do not know who your ideal buyer is. You haven't a clue. You don't even know where to start. Reach out. Put a comment in the section here. I won't kill you. Alright? I've been there myself. I can get you out of this rut. Put a comment in there. I'm going to put a link up as well to the Design Hackers Guild because I'm looking for members to join me on this endeavor. And it is basically, I will be vetting you to see if you understand what it is to design an irresistible offer. And you cannot make an offer irresistible if you do not know who your ideal buyer is. So if you want to know how to hack the brain of your ideal buyer, I'm the guy to help you. And I will. Put a comment in, let me know, tell me more, and I'll tell you all about it. I'll talk about the workshop that I plan to do and how I can help you in other ways, including with software that will help you clear that up. In any event, admit it to yourselves that 98% of you do not know who your ideal buyer is. The 2% that do are fully aware of what it is. Okay? Talk to you in due course. Gotta go. Gotta do a school run. Take it easy.